Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Alif Ashraf bin Muhammad Suhaili and my number matric is H23A2062. Today I will introduce our study focus on tourism planning and development in an urban waterfront area. Tourism development is important in supporting economic growth, urban regeneration and improving the quality of life of local communities. In Malaysia, tourism planning is now more focused on integrated and sustainable development. Urban waterfront developments have become strategic because they attract tourists and support long-term destination competitiveness. Kota Kinabalu, as a coastal city in Sabah, continues to grow as a major tourism destination. One of the key developments supporting this growth is Jesselton Docklands. Okay, next we go to the background of study. Jesselton Docklands, or the V, is a mixed-use waterfront development located in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. The project combines tourism, commercial, residential and recreational functions in one area. Previously, the site was mainly used for port activities and was underutilized. With the expansion of the city and tourism sector, the area was redeveloped to support urban regeneration. Its strategic location near the city centre and major attractions makes it highly suitable as a tourism development area. Therefore, Jesselton Docklands was selected as our case study to analyse tourism planning and development.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Rajali. My matric number is H23A1443. Today I will explain about project analysis. For the analysis of this project, I will focus on the tourism component of Jesselton Docklands, also known as the V. This project is a mixed-use waterfront development that combines residential, commercial and leisure function, making it attractive to both tourists and local residents. In terms of integration, the V of a waterfront provides luster space and a location new popular attraction like Bar, the Mosque and the Sabah International Communication Center. The project is also strategic location with easy access to the city center through major road network and e-hailing service. Out of public transportation is still limited. Besides that, modern amenities, accommodation and recreational activity like jogging, cycling track support a comfortable urban tourism experience. Overall, the tourism components of the V are well integrated and contribute to the attractiveness and competitiveness of Kota Kinabalu as a urban tourism destination.
My name is Nur Aisha binti Cik Adina. My matric number is H23A1509. Next, I will explain the planning standards and ethical considerations of the project. The V by Jesselton follows planning standards such as proper zoning for residential, commercial and recreational use, supported by adequate infrastructure including roads, utilities, drainage and parking facility. Sustainability guidelines are also applied to green space, stormwater management and environmental responsible design to reduce negative impacts on the coastal environment. Carrying capacity is considered to ensure that the development does not exceed infrastructure limits and does not cause overcrowding or environmental degradation. From an ethical perspective, the project emphasized environmental responsibility through environmental impact assessment, as well as cultural respect and stakeholder engagement. However, there is a risk that the economic benefit may mainly go to investors, so fair distribution of benefit to the local community is important for the long-term sustainability.
Hello everyone, my name is Erwin Yazan bin Arianda, nama metric H23A1634. Moving into the discussion, this slide highlights the key finding from the case of Jesselton, Docklands and the V. Overall, the development reflects modern tourism and resort planning principles. It demonstrates strong potential to enhance the competitiveness of Kota Kinabalu by integrating tourism elements such as accessibility, accommodation, facilities, and wide range of activities within single waterfront development. This approach aligns well with the urban tourism and multifunctional development concepts, which are increasingly used to stimulate city economies and attract visitors. However, despite these strengths, several key issues and challenges needs to be addressed. First is environmental sustainability. Large-scale waterfront development may pose risks to coastal and marine ecosystem if not carefully managed. Second is accessibility and transportation. While the location is strategic, limited public transport efficiency may lead to traffic congestion and higher vehicle dependency. Third, socio-cultural considerations are important. Although local culture can enhance destination identity, there is a risk of cultural accommodation if local communities are not meaningfully involved. Fourth, stakeholder engagement remains a concern. Public participation may exist, but it must be meaningful to ensure community voices influence planning decisions. Lastly, equitable benefit distribution is crucial. While the project can generate economic growth and employment, benefits should not be limited to investors alone, but should also support local communities.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Mizan bin Muhammad Samsudin. My metric number is H23A2236. So for this slide, highlights the key issue and challenge related to the development. From an environmental perspective, large-scale waterfront development may disrupt coastal and marine ecosystem, leading to habitat disturbance, water pollution, and increased flood risk. In terms of accessibility and transportation, the limited efficiency of the public transportation system can result in traffic congestion, higher dependence on private vehicles, and increased carbon emission. Socio-culturally, there is a risk of cultural commodization, which may cause the loss of cultural authenticity and weaken community identity. Additionally, stakeholder engagement remains a challenge as a public participation may be symbolic, limiting community influence in planning decisions. Lastly, unequal benefit distribution may occur where development benefits favor investors over local communities, leading to social inequality and limited local economic gains. Therefore, strategies such as strengthening environmental enforcement, improving public transport, engage local communities, enhancing stakeholder involvement, and promoting local employment are essential to ensure sustainable and inclusive development.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Atira binti Arisan and my metric number is H23A2234. Now, I am going to talk about recommendation. First and foremost, SDG 11's focus on sustainable cities and communities. For Jesselton Docklands, this means creating inclusive, pedestrian-friendly public spaces and green waterfront areas for local and tourists. Secondly, SDG 8 decent work and economic growth. The development should prioritize local employment and support small and medium-sized enterprise, including Sabah culture and local businesses, so that tourism benefits are shared with the community. Thirdly, as a waterfront development, SDG 14 highlights the importance of protecting marine and coastal ecosystem through measures such as water quality, monitoring, and responsible waste management. In addition, SDG 17 stresses the importance of partnership, where collaboration between the government, private developers, communities, and NGO ensure effective and transparent implementation. Finally, technology supports sustainability through smart system for environmental monitoring and visitor management, helping Jesselton Docklands operate efficiently and sustainably in the long term. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tel Afiza Awang Kasim. My metric number H23A1732. I will present the part of conclusion. In conclusion, Jesselton Docklands and the TV Kota Kinabalu Sabah has strong potential as a sustainable urban waterfront tourism destination. However, its success depends on effective implementation, sound environmental management, active stakeholder involvement, and fair distribution of benefit. Thank you.